Hi everybody. We're cooking up some spare ribs this weekend, and instead of using the minion method as you've seen in previous videos, we're going to be lighting the charcoal using what's called the snake method. This is a method that we've used several times with really good success. It's great for any cooks that are going to be limited to about a 6-hour burn. You can get 6 hours out of this method without having to add any additional charcoal. We prepped our ribs in a similar way to what we've done in previous videos, where we've applied rub and wrapped them in plastic wrap and let them marinate overnight in the refrigerator. We're using Kingsford Blue briquettes for this cook. We laid them out on the inside of the charcoal ring, about 4 briquettes deep, 4 briquettes tall, in a semicircle that leaves about a 3 to 4 inch gap, because this is what we call the snake, and we're going to be putting our lit charcoal on one end so that it burns all the way around the circle. If we maintain our temperatures between 235 and 260, anywhere in that range, like I say, we will easily get 6.5 hours out of this burn, which is plenty of time to cook our spare ribs. And even better if we're cooking baby backs, which take a little bit less time, we've got plenty of cook time. Very efficient use of the charcoal. Now I'm going to be lighting about 15 to 20 briquettes using the Weber paraffin cubes. I find these the simplest, easiest way to get my chimney started. And once we have that charcoal good and hot, we're going to dump it just on one end of the snake. And obviously I've got it closest to my chunk of wood that we're going to use for smoke on this cook. And you want to be careful if you got any stray briquettes that are hot, make sure they're not on the end of the snake that you don't want lit. Now once your smoker gets up to temp, probably around 225 or so, you can go ahead and put your spare ribs on and start your cook. At this point we've got several hours. We can just sit back and relax. I like to keep tabs of what the temperature is in case I need to make any adjustments to the dampers on the smoker. As you can see from these photos, I've got just a little bit more than half open on the top damper, and on 2 of the 3 lower dampers about halfway open. And if the temperature tends to rise a little bit too high, say above 260 to 270, then I can start closing those down a little bit and trying to stabilize that temp. But I had no problems during this cook. As you can see, about halfway through the cook, half of the charcoal was burned, and we've got another half of the snake yet to go. So here we've got the ribs about at the point where I like to put them in foil. We do spray them with a little apple juice throughout the cook once or twice, and just proceed as we've done in some of our previous rib cook videos. Here at the very end you can see there's still some good burn left in the charcoal, but we have cooked these for just under 6 hours total, and as you can see the end result is beautiful. We've got beautiful color, we've got a nice smoke ring on these ribs, and they were delicious. Again, using the snake method is a very easy way to keep your temps in that 250 degree range, plus or minus 25 degrees, and it's one of the most efficient uses of charcoal that you can use. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment, press like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and join our forums at www.smokeandgrill.com. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.